Thank you. Thank you. Good evening, all of you, all the panelists. So this is the first time I am here in this Rajagiri Roundtable conference, and I am sure that this kind of conference is very timely and also very relevant nowadays. And also, I just checking the panelists. I think it is across the entire education system, from the school, then colleges, and also the universities. And And also, in the beginning, I will tell I was just listening to Dr. Rajesh sir. So I was completely engrossed in his discussion, because I spent my 5 years in one of these Ramakrishna Mission ashrama, where we are actually build our character, build our the goals and destinations. So how it is important to our Indian students. So basic in educations and all those things. So I am very much aware of it. But also at the same time, when we are coming up to the higher educations, I cannot deny that now India has a 69.3% literacy, adult literacy rate, and whereas the adult males has a 78.8%, and for the females it is 59%. So even we are talking too much, it has to be blended with a scientific manner, such that we can elevate this literacy rate. We cannot leave all sorts of ancient good things also, because nowadays we are the largest or very fastest growing economy. So now how we can do that, and how we can really play a major role in the global scenario. So in that context, I would like to say something about that what IIT Hyderabad is doing, or maybe what is the future goal other IIT is also doing in the same line. So first of all, I would like to say that we have come up with a new education policy, NEP. I think you must be aware that it is launched in 2020. So we all of in higher education, we are taking the benefits out of it. So there are many points in the NEP. I will not go to the details. I will take two of the points where it says higher education becomes interdisciplinary or multidisciplinary. So earlier you say, I am from chemistry, you are from physics. But now this NEP, it says, even if you are a chemist, you can take some of the courses in other departments. Okay. If you are a mechanical engineer, you can take some of the course from chemical engineer. So in IIT Hyderabad, we are experimental. We are doing that. We have a department which is called Center for Interdisciplinary. So that is also very unique. That programs that we have department we have started. For many cases, we have started also some sort of a virtual department. Say, for example, climate change. So this is coming up is a necessity for the human being, necessity for the the earth or the environment. But where you get the faculty? So then some of the faculty from the different department come up and to make a virtual department where we can give the holistic education or the importance of this into that. So that is one of the aspects. Another thing is that we have also started this undergraduate degree which have a multiple exits, because many cases sometimes if you enter to a institute, then you have to complete the entire course until you cannot get a degree. But now this NEP enables, and also we are doing experiments. Suppose after 2 years you feel that I get a job, or maybe I have done enough, I am not interested. So whether you can exit from there or not. So we are enabling that possibility, and many cases we have done. Our Senate has already passed that. That if the students after 2 years they said we are enough happy with this, we try to exit. We do not get a complete degree, but with the diploma we can get that. So in addition to that, we are many other the courses we have studied in the postgraduate level, or say for example the BTech level. The artificial intelligence. We are the first one in India, started in 2019, and it was told that all over the world we are the third after the Stanford and Carnegie Mellon University. We are the third that started AI, and the first batch of the AI has graduated this time convocation in the last week. So these are the few statistics, but as this discussion is talking about the Indian education, how to attract the foreign students and so forth. And also I am the Dean of International Relations. I will tell some of the initiative how we will do that. The philosophy is very clear. Suppose we want to be a global leader, not only just education, also making a policy, and also at the same time what kind of education we are giving. We are trying to make the students which is self-reliance, which is empathy. They would have some creativity, and of course they should know how to solve the real problems, not only the studying the books and all those things. So, for example, when they are studying BTech or MTech, so they have to do a thesis component where we are giving a real problem they have to work on, and they come up with some of the solutions. Okay, this is our holistic approach to do that. And over the years, the students from India used to go to the foreign country to get studies. Even I also went to Germany for my PhD. Many people are there. But I think now the paradigm shift has to go. The student has to come to India to get the higher study, where all these premier institute, IITs, ISERs, or maybe some other private institutes, they have to play a key role. But then if you think about that, what kind of student will come? Obviously, the student may be from the Western country. They may not come at that way. We have to understand that we have to attract the students who need the higher education from the India. And also at the same time, education in India is much cheaper compared to the Western country. So in that way, what we are trying to do, we are making the curriculum, and government of India is coming up with a various flagship programs. So you might have that ICCR. So that is basically the Indian, the cultural cell. They are working on it. They are giving a fellowship. A doctoral ASEAN fellowship, they are also coming up to attract some of the ASEAN students. They can come to India. Then study India, they are also working. So over in IIT Hyderabad, we also started one fellowship, which is called First Fellowship, the fellowship for the research and engineering fellowship. So to attract all these foreign students who are really good and try to get the education from the India. So all this initiative, currently we have almost 15 students in our campus. So similarly, if you check the other IITs, they have more and more foreign students they are coming. So basically, if you see the picture of Indian education system are now becoming global. Every IIT, every other premier institute, they try to get the footprint into the other countries. Some of the IITs, they are trying to make some satellite campus of other countries. Of course, this is very much fund related, that if you do not have much fund to survive all those things, it's very difficult. The sustainability is another major challenges for us. But still, we are ambitious and we are trying to do that. And also at the same time, we never compromise to the education quality for that. So that's why if you see that how many students are joining to IITs, there IIT JEE Main, where you can say that almost 1 million students are competing for that, whereas coming to JEE Advanced, maybe 1 lakh or 2 lakh, and finally if you compare or if you take out the all IITs and IITs, only 20,000 people are getting. So that means the students are genius, they are champion. But the way how to nurture them, how to make them creative thinking. Say, for example, in our curriculum, we have make a several initiative. We ask to the student, then one semester you do a internship, 6 months. You can go to any academic institute, you can go to any company or somewhere. You go there 6 months, you work there. You don't have to be here to take the courses. The courses you can take to the following semesters. So in this way, when they will come back, they will present some of the thesis and a panel of professors. They will evaluate them and they credit them. Another way I will tell, some of the students who are joining, they have very young mind, they have a unique ideas. So we make a project which is called Build, Bold and Unique Ideas. We said, okay, say for example, you have an idea, we'll give you the funding, you make a prototype. One faculty mentoring is there, and you come up with that. So this is similar like the movie that Three Idiots, something you must be aware of that. So just we are nurturing that young brains to come up with some of the thinking out of the box. So so after that, then we are initiating this, which is called actually the germination stage, and which is a startup, which is leading the startup. And once startup gain some momentum, then we'll put it to the technological research park, where the might company will be interested with that. So the basic, the message what I'm trying to say, that Indian students are capable of doing that. It is not only the studying in the book or anything. So now how to solve the real problems, how to make some own startup, and IIT which is leading the way. So this is the message what I'm trying to say, that Indian students are capable of doing that. And also we have a very good Indian education system can impact globally. And these students sometimes they go maybe outside and maybe inside, they definitely give a major impact either in India or the outside. So with this, I try to complete this, and I really say that it's a very good discussion on that. Maybe I will also hear down the line or maybe in time progress. So with this, I thank you all giving me this opportunity.
Yes.